What I'm about to show you will change everything you think you know about erections after 60. These 5 exercises can give you rock-hard erections without pills, pumps, or expensive treatments. I'm Dr. Blake Morgan, and in 30 years as a urologist, I've discovered that most men are doing everything wrong when it comes to erectile function. They're taking pills that don't address the root cause, when 5 simple exercises could fix the problem permanently. Here's what's going to happen in the next few minutes. I'm going to show you exactly how to perform these 5 exercises, and I guarantee that if you do them consistently, you'll see improvements in strength and stamina within weeks. Comment below right now. Are you currently taking any medication for erectile dysfunction? I want to know because these exercises work even better when you're not dependent on pills. Hit subscribe because what I'm sharing goes against everything the medical establishment wants you to believe about aging and sexual health. The 30-second miracle exercise, this first exercise takes 30 seconds, requires no equipment, and directly targets the muscles responsible for rock-hard erections. Most men don't even know these muscles exist, but when you strengthen them, your erections become stronger and last longer. I'm talking about pelvic floor exercises, specifically targeting your bulbocavernosus muscle. This muscle is like a hydraulic pump for your penis. When it's strong, it fills your erection with blood and keeps it there. When it's weak, your erections are soft and unreliable. Here's how you do it. Contract your pelvic floor muscles like you're trying to stop urinating midstream. Hold for 5 seconds, then release. That's 1 rep. Do this 10 times, 3 times a day. But here's the key most men miss. You need to feel the contraction in your perineum, the area between your testicles and anus. That's where the magic happens. I had a patient, Robert, who was 68 and couldn't maintain an erection without pills. After just 2 weeks of doing this exercise correctly, Robert was having spontaneous morning erections for the first time in years. But this is just the beginning. The next exercise I'm about to show you increases blood flow to your penis by 40% in just minutes, and it's something you can do anywhere, anytime. Exercise 2, the blood flow booster that works in minutes. This exercise is so simple that most men dismiss it, but it's based on the same principle that heart surgeons use to improve circulation. It forces blood into areas that have been neglected for years. I'm talking about deep breathing exercises, but done in a specific way that targets pelvic blood flow. Here's the technique. Lie down and place 1 hand on your chest, 1 on your belly. Breathe in slowly through your nose for 4 counts, making sure only your belly rises. Hold for 4 counts. Exhale through your mouth for 6 counts, pushing all the air out. But here's the secret part. During the hold phase, gently contract your pelvic floor muscles. This creates a pumping action that forces fresh, oxygenated blood into your pelvic region. The reason this works is simple. Most men over 60 breathe shallow, chest-only breaths that don't activate the diaphragm. Your diaphragm is connected to your pelvic floor, and when you breathe correctly, you're literally massaging your internal erectile tissues. Michael, a 72-year-old patient, started doing this breathing exercise twice daily. Within 3 weeks, his morning erections returned stronger than they'd been in a decade. He told me, "Doc, I feel like I'm 40 again." Now, you're probably wondering about exercise and blood flow. The next exercise I'm going to show you is controversial because it goes against conventional fitness advice, but it's specifically designed to flood your penis with blood. The controversial exercise that doctors don't want you to know this exercise is controversial because it challenges everything you've been told about fitness after 60. Most doctors will tell you to avoid this type of exercise, but for erectile function, it's pure gold. I'm talking about strategic cold exposure combined with specific movements. Here's what you do. Take a cold shower for 2 to 3 minutes, focusing the cold water on your lower abdomen and thighs. Then immediately do 20 bodyweight squats. The combination creates a vascular response that floods your pelvic region with blood. The cold exposure causes vasoconstriction, then when you warm up with the squats, you get massive vasodilation. It's like giving your penis a hydraulic boost. But here's why doctors don't recommend this. They're worried about heart problems. But if you're healthy enough for sexual activity, you're healthy enough for this exercise. Start slowly and build up. James, a 65-year-old patient, was skeptical about the cold shower technique. But after 1 week of morning cold showers followed by squats, he experienced the strongest erections he'd had in 15 years. The physiological response is incredible. Cold exposure releases norepinephrine, which improves blood vessel flexibility. The squats activate your largest muscle groups, forcing blood circulation throughout your body. But wait, there's an exercise coming up that specifically targets the arteries that feed your penis. It's based on ancient techniques that most Western doctors have never heard of. Exercise 4. This exercise comes from ancient Chinese medicine, but modern research has proven it increases penile blood flow better than most medications. It's simple, it's free, and it works. I'm talking about targeted pelvic rotations combined with specific pressure points. Here's the technique. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart. Place your hands on your hips and slowly rotate your pelvis in large circles, 10 times clockwise, 10 times counterclockwise. The key is to make the movements deliberate and controlled. But here's the advanced part. While you're doing the rotations, press your tongue firmly against the roof of your mouth. This activates specific neural pathways that increase blood flow to your genitals. The reason this works is that pelvic rotations stretch and strengthen the muscles and fascia around your sexual organs. The tongue pressure activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which controls sexual arousal. David, a 69-year-old patient, thought this exercise was weird but agreed to try it. After 3 weeks of daily pelvic rotations, David's erection quality improved so much that he reduced his medication by half. The ancient Chinese understood something that modern medicine is just discovering. Your sexual health is connected to your entire body's energy flow. This exercise restores that flow. Now, the final exercise I'm going to show you is the most powerful of all. It's the one exercise that, if you did nothing else, could restore your sexual confidence completely. The master exercise that changes everything. Exercise 5. This final exercise is the most important one I'll share today. It combines strength training with blood flow enhancement in a way that specifically targets erectile function. If you only do one exercise from this video, make it this one. I'm talking about the supported wall sit with pelvic pulses. Here's how you do it. Stand with your back against a wall, then slide down until your thighs are parallel to the floor, like you're sitting in an invisible chair. Hold this position for 30 seconds. But here's the key. While you're holding the wall sit, pulse your pelvic floor muscles every 5 seconds. This exercise is incredible because it forces blood into your legs and pelvis while simultaneously strengthening the muscles that control your erections. It's like doing cardio and strength training for your penis at the same time. The wall sit activates your largest muscle groups, forcing your heart to pump blood powerfully throughout your body. The pelvic pulses direct that blood specifically to your erectile tissues. Frank, a 71-year-old patient, could barely maintain an erection for 30 seconds when he first came to see me. After 4 weeks of daily wall sits with pelvic pulses, Frank was lasting 20 minutes and felt like a new man. But here's what makes this exercise so powerful. It builds both strength and endurance. Most men focus on one or the other, but sexual performance requires both. The beauty of this exercise is that it's scalable. Start with 20-second wall sits and work up to 60 seconds. The stronger you get, the better your erections become. Listen, I know these exercises might seem too simple to work, but here's what 30 years of urology practice has taught me. The most powerful solutions are often the simplest ones. These 5 exercises work because they address the real cause of erectile dysfunction in men over 60. It's not about age, it's about blood flow, muscle strength, and neural activation. When you fix these 3 things, your erections naturally become stronger and more reliable. The pelvic floor exercise strengthens your erectile muscles directly. The breathing technique floods your penis with oxygenated blood. The cold exposure and squats create powerful vascular responses. The pelvic rotations restore energy flow and flexibility. And the wall sits build the strength and endurance you need for confident performance. Every single one of these exercises works synergistically with the others. When you do all 5 consistently, you're not just improving one aspect of erectile function, you're optimizing your entire sexual system. This isn't about taking more pills or buying expensive devices. This is about taking control of your sexual health using your body's natural ability to heal and strengthen itself. Your erectile problems aren't permanent. Your age isn't the enemy. The enemy is poor blood flow, weak muscles, and decades of neglect. When you start exercising these systems correctly, your body will respond faster than you ever thought possible. Men half your age would kill to have the sexual confidence you can develop with these exercises. The difference is that you now have the knowledge and the motivation to actually do something about it. Now, I know what you're thinking. Dr. Morgan, these exercises sound great, but what about the foods I should be eating to support my erection strength? That's exactly what I cover in my next video. 5 foods that give you rock-hard erections after 60. I reveal the exact foods that can naturally boost your testosterone and improve your sexual performance without any side effects. But here's the thing, that video is specifically for men who are ready to take their sexual health seriously. If you're committed to getting your confidence back, click that video right now. Comment below. Which of these 5 exercises are you going to start with today? And how long has it been since you felt truly confident in the bedroom? Subscribe, hit the bell, and remember your best sexual years don't have to be behind you. With the right exercises and the right information, they can be ahead of you. Stay strong, stay confident, and I'll see you in the next video.